What's going on, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, everybody? It's Cody Martin, and right now we're doing a little bit of real talk with Cody Martin. And I actually wanted to talk to y'all real quick just about support. I posed the question: what does your support come from? Where does your support come from? And I think that's a real simple but real serious question to be asked. And the reason I say that is because I ask that question a lot when I'm dealing with people, and oftentimes the answer is the same. And when I ask the question, like, where your support come from, or who supports you, or when you get into these different spaces, like, how do you overcome? Where does support come from? And the answer is always, I don't know. And I want to really just kind of talk to y'all real quick about, just support system and how we deal with support, how we seek support. One of the main issues is uh, oftentimes we so consumed with ourselves that we don't take the time to think about other people. I give you a few stories. First story is, when you're dealing with people, when you got people surrounded by you and they're dealing with, let's say, grief, for example. You got certain people grieving, right? And they don't know how to handle grief. Um, like, where do they go? Are they going to family members? Are they going to friends? Are they going to counselors, pastors, teachers, and things of that nature? Like, where are you going for support? You know, Excuse me. Just want to take a sip and show off my cup. So, what are your outlets? So, story. I don't know if those of you know, if you've been following me, you kind of know that I've been kind of going through a little situation myself in terms of grieving. Just here recently, I lost my uncle, to an accident or whatever, and that was something that really like hit me hard. And it's kind of like where do you go to support? Like who helps the helper? And there's a lot of people that have to deal with that situation that they oftentimes help people through situations, but who helps the helper? I even have in my book, you know, um, just kind of touching on that topic, and it's just the support that you get from others is definitely necessary. You have situations again as like individuals grieving or individuals they're in a financial funk, or they might be in a situation that they just can't get out of, but they don't have anybody to help kind of guide them through. Sometimes all we need is actual just a voice, just an ear, just somebody that a shoulder that we can lean on. But oftentimes, um, either that shoulder is not available, or we have too much pride and ego to go lean on that shoulder. I really want to encourage you to, first of all, identify that support system that you have, and it's important to do that. And when you're looking at a support system, I want you to look at it like this: those individuals around you, surrounded, not just individuals that you have to pay often, but you should have, whether it's friends, whether it's family, or situations like that. If you have, I call that your advisory board. You treat your life like a business, and if you have an advisory board, that you can, bounce ideas off of, or if you're going through a little situation, if you can talk to this person. Like I have a large advisory board, and I call them my advisory board because that's exactly what they are. When I'm going through, if I need an idea on business, or if I need an idea as to, how to move forward with life, if I'm going through a funk, uh, things like that, I have a person that I can actually identify. I have people that I can actually identify with, and call, and they can kind of help coach me through certain situations in life. And that's important. Why is that important? Because there's a lot of people out there that are misguided, and they've been misguided from the start. So if you've been misguided from the jump, how do you know where to go to get help? Um, if you've been in a situation where you asking for help look like a weakness, then that's when the pride and the ego steps in and don't allow you to actually get to that point to open your mouth and be vocal about certain situations that you're dealing with. Um, so I definitely want to know, you know, from you guys, where does your support come from? I'm trying to work this. Okay. Okay, what's up, Bailey? What's up, Nikki? I got a new system, so I'm trying to figure out how to work it. But yeah, guys, just kind of tune in. I just really want to hear from you. Like, where do you go for support? You know, everybody don't believe in going to counseling, which we got to kind of change that narrative as it relates to getting help from people because we looked at that as a weakness, especially in our community. But I think that if we change the narrative and understand that everybody need help in some way, form, or fashion. We all need help, and it's not a weakness; it's actually a strength when you're dealing with things like that, right? Thank you, Nikki, for your condolences. So yeah,